So we're out here with my buddy John and his Datsun.
What's up, y'all?
Did you want to speak about it a little bit?
So it's a 85 300ZX. No, it's not a 240 SX.
Oh, it's not a 240.
Everybody keeps asking me if it's a 240. It's not a 240. It's an 85 300ZX. It's got a kooky front end conversion. Actually, just the lights, hood, and bumper. The fenders are still factory 85. Had this car since 2001. Long ass time. Started building it because that's when the internet was getting big, and Z31.com is where everybody went when they had these cars. Learned how to make them a little quicker by putting boost controllers in them and exhaust and intakes and all that shit. But after a while building engines and spinning rod bearings time after time in the VG30, I eventually gave up on it. Fastest I could get up here at this altitude at Vandermeer, which was like 6,000 feet, was a 10.3 out of that VG, and that was bringing it out to like 7,500 RPM.
So you've been building it since 2003?
Since 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
You've been building it, rebuilding it, breaking it.
Breaking it, yeah. But it was 2010, maybe 2011. 2010-11 when I put in the LS. It's a 6-liter LQ9, stock bottom end.
Stock bottom end.
Yep.
And you're at what horsepower? Around?
I don't know. It's between 750 and 8. Depends on the day, really. Depends on the density in the air and shit like that. But it ran last time I was up at Vandermeer, I ran a 9.7 at 142. That video's on YouTube. You can look it up. It's Satan Z31. That's how everybody knows this car.
So the 800 horsepower Satan Z31.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, again, 6-liter truck motor. Got a GT45R turbo, a real GT45, not none of that eBay shit.
I know. I think it's freaking huge. It's like the size of his head.
It looks big.
He's got a big head.
It's not as big as it looks. It's actually it's like 80.6, so like 81 millimeters. It looks a lot bigger than that.
He said, yeah, it's only an 81 millimeter.
People put like 100 millimeter turbos on these cars.
What kind of tires you got on the back? What size are those right there?
315 wide Nitto NTO1s, NTO1Rs. No, the NTO1s are the track ones. These are the NTO5s. Those are the drag radials. NTO1s are the road course tires.
And he just tears them up still. Like I just saw him do a little quick pull and rip them up.
Pretty good, but they
only when they're warm, huh?
Yeah, I gotta pedal it. I'll still blow them off. I mean.
All right, so I see you got a crazy brake setup in the front.
It's just 350Z rotors with 300ZX twin turbo calipers, and they make a spacer for a 240 SX that you can bolt on to run all of that. It's basically a 13-inch rotor. It's like 12.8 inches or something like that.
Sweet.
It actually helps quite a bit. Transmission is a built power glide, 2-speed power glide. Rear end is pretty much I don't want to say stock R200, but it's a limited slip that I put 6 clutches in, shimmed it to 75 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. So sleeved chromoly axles. It's got aftermarket Mark Williams axle stubs, because these cars are notorious for breaking axle stubs if you get above like 450, 500 horsepower. So that's no longer a problem.
Dang. So what made you want to do a build like this?
It's just I've had this car for forever. I wanted one when I was a kid. Finally got old enough to get one, and then got bit by the horsepower bug, and then met the internet and started trying to be the fastest dude with 300ZX on the internet. But you know how that story goes. There's always somebody bigger, badder, and faster than you. It doesn't matter what you drive. So.
All right, Brandon. So you're gonna get a ride in 750, maybe 800 horsepower. Right here.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel the G's for the first time. I'm sorry to tell you, but that Subaru's slow, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He thinks his Subaru is fast, but he's gonna get his first real race car ride. All right, Brandon, you ready for your first real ride? At this point, I regret getting in.
Ready?
Yeah.
I really hope I do not die. I think my scrotum is in my stomach. So, how was it?
It's ridiculous. I'm speechless.
You're
It's
speechless?
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, hey John, was he holding your hand? He was trying to hold your hand on in the ride. He said, "Please stop, slow down."
No, it was pure enjoyment.
Enjoyment?
I've never felt G
Did you
like
feel
that.
scared for like a quick second or what?
Not scared, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
When I gotta hold the steering wheel to keep it.
yeah, it was
straight.
like, that's crazy.
You ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.